What's up, friends? Welcome back. I am Jonah Gabriel, and I've got my second video on this exciting new platform, Earth2. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about my top 5 strategic tips for beginning land buyers in Earth2. And when I say beginner, we're all beginners right now. This platform's only a month and a half old, and so we're all just figuring it out right now. It's really exciting. And so, yeah, these are like beginner tips from someone who is also a beginner. My disclaimers: I am not an employee of Earth2. I'm just a regular guy who thinks the platform's really cool and decided to make some YouTube content about it. And 2, I am not a financial advisor, so invest at your own risk. And that is an excellent segue to my first tip, my first strategic tip. It's a tip that anybody who is interested in gambling or investment is going to tell you when you're first starting out, and that is, do not invest what you're not ready to lose. I'll say it again. Do not invest what you're not prepared to lose. And, you know, in all transparency, we got to be honest about this platform. It's brand spanking new. It's got a very ambitious vision, and there's a high likelihood that it's gonna crash and burn despite all good intentions of the development team. It may just fail to fulfill on its vision, in which case it's a very real outcome that people who put money into the platform will not realize returns. That has to be an upfront understanding for anyone who jumps into something like this. With that said, it's high risk, high reward. If this does become a platform that is like the #1 most popular and used virtual reality one-to-one simulation of replica of Earth, and it's been developed, then the real estate in that space is going to be years down the line, far more valuable than the cents and dollars that we're paying for it right now. So high risk, high reward. Don't invest what you're not prepared to lose. Second strategic tip. All right, so you figured out where your range is. My range is like 150, 200 bucks. The people on the top of the leaderboard, I think, have invested somewhere around $5,000 to $7,000. Some people, it might be $5. I made a video yesterday about how to buy land in Earth2 for under $5. Totally valid amount to throw in there at this point. And so you figured out where your range is. You've uploaded some money to your account, and now you're ready to buy land. I'm going to screen share here, and my second tip is to target a country that has a high rate of increasing property value. And you can look at this top ticker right here. They have sort of the leaderboard. United States is experiencing the most rapid growth. Egypt is actually second. South Korea third. United Kingdom fourth. So you can look at this ticker tape on the homepage, or if you click in, you can go to, if you come up to here to the right corner to your profile and you click on countries, this will give you some data about the countries that are experiencing the most rapid growth in terms of the value of land tiles. So if you want the most valuable land tiles that is also increasing in value most rapidly, you would buy land in the United States right now. I bought land 3 days ago, and the value of the land tiles when I bought was 70 cents a tile. And in 3 days, it's already gone up to $1.16. It's going to be $1.17 probably within the next half an hour. And, yesterday it hit the dollar mark. So it's gone up 16, 17 cents in 24 hours. And that's per land tile. So it's increasing at a very rapid rate. And so that's a great place to target to buy some land. However, you might want to buy more land at a lower price per tile. So you might want to target something that's a little bit further down the list. Maybe Spain at 15 cents a tile, but still increasing in value rather rapidly. It's, you know, it's on this leaderboard of countries. Other countries, Canada, Italy, Hungary, Mexico, Germany. These are all places where the land is still cheap, but the value of each tile is going up rapidly. So that's my second tip, is to be intentional about what country you're going to buy land in. Now, my third tip, within those country, that country that you choose, I really encourage you to sort of get creative, ask questions, be curious. That's tip number 3. Ask questions, be curious. And first, ask questions of yourself, like, if I were in a future virtual Earth and I wanted to go somewhere cool, where would I want to go? You know, I might want to go to the Great Wall of China, or I might want to go to the Pyramids of Giza. So posing those types of questions might help you find a place where you can purchase some land. Now, a lot of the prime real estate around these, you know, very famous landmarks has already been scooped up, but you can find surrounding areas still and still be, you know, a part of the whatever the future reality of the Pyramids of Giza end up being. You might have some peripheral space, or you might go in and look at who owns the actual pyramid and click on that, and you can put a bid in if it's on the market, and you can purchase it from another user, whoever the user is that currently owns it. So yeah, ask questions, get curious. Also imagine what this platform, how it's going to function in the future. Is there going to be an augmented reality component to it, such that, you know, places that get a lot of traffic in the real world, that traffic is going to correlate to you know, higher probability of traffic in the virtual world. So a place like Times Square might be a great place to own property, because there's tons and tons of visitation. I even went on Google and I said, what is the most visited city on the planet? And when I made that search, the answer was Bangkok. So I went and I bought a small little bit of land in Bangkok. These types of questions are important when you're trying to decide where to purchase land. Now, asking questions and being curious, you can do that with yourself, but then you can also do that with a community. And so I encourage people to join the Earth2 official community on Facebook. It's a very active group. It's small. There's only about 200 people in it, but it's definitely growing every day. And so there's people that are, you know, asking questions and bouncing things off of each other and talking about their stories of what piece of land they bought and what their sort of decision-making process for buying that land was. So I encourage you to join that group. I'll put the link down in the description of the video, and you can ask questions of the community. So that's number 3, ask questions, get curious. Now, tip number 4 is to consider phase 2 of this project. We're in phase 1 right now, which is all about buying and selling land. And in phase 2, the developers have given us a little bit of information about what that's going to look like. If you go to the About, you scroll down and you read about the platform, at the bottom there's this button that says, why buy land now? And it talks about all the different ways that you can make money with this platform, buying virtual land. They talk about the land value. There's a land income tax. So as people are buying land in a country where you own land, there's some percentage of the income that is then distributed out to people who already own land. So on my properties, I'm getting, on a daily basis, I'm getting like a cent, 1 cent right now. And so I think in the last day, I probably accumulated 30 or 40 cents of residual income of land income tax. Obviously, as the value of land increases, this amount is going to increase. And as more people put money into the platform, this amount is going to increase. But that's cool that there's this sort of ongoing residual income component happening. And I can show you what that looks like. I'm going to go to my profile here. I'm going to click on transactions. And you can see all these 1 cent, 1 cent, 1 cent. These are all pieces of land that I own that are accumulating residual income. Here is a $2.96 credit, and that is from a referral code. And that is going to be my 5th tip, which is when you're buying land, always use a referral code, because as the person who's using the code, you get 5% bonus, and then the person whose code it is, they get 5% bonus. So as the land purchaser, it makes sense for you to use a referral code no matter whose it is every single time. Now, if you are inspired to purchase land through watching this video, I encourage you to utilize my promo code, which I'll put in the description down below. That way I'll get 5% and you'll get 5%. And so this is what that looks like here. You can see just accumulating cents right now. It's pretty cool. Also, I just want to show you, here's my profile. I put in, I think, something like $150 of investment, and my property value increase has increased by 47%, and I've made $65 of net value increase, which is represented here. My total net worth is $205, even though I invested about $150. So that gives you a little window into how, as the value of the virtual land increases, your net worth increases, and you also receive residual income that you can withdraw. So there's up here, I've got $4.50 of credit that I could either buy new land or withdraw, and this is my net worth, the $205.08. And if I wanted to transfer this into this, then I would have to sell my land to another user and receive cash for that. So that's my tip number 5, is always use a promo code when you're buying any piece of land. Doesn't matter whose promo code it is. I'd love it if you use mine. If you use your friends, that's cool too. But as the person who's buying land, always use a promo code, because you're going to get 5% bonus. So there are my 5 tips for beginner land buyers of Earth2. I'll review them real quickly. 1 is, do not invest anything that you're not prepared to lose. 2 is, target a country that has a high increasing rate of land value. 3 is, ask questions, get curious, ask questions of yourself, ask questions of the community, join the Facebook community. 4 is, consider what the developers have in planned for phase 2. You can find that out in the About section. There's resources that are going to be coming. We don't know a lot about them. So, just be considering what's coming down the line. And then 5 is, always use a promo code when you're buying land. And that concludes this video. Thank you for tuning in. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and use that promo code when you're buying land. All right, good luck out there. Peace.